Hey, welcome to the Daily Breakthrough. I am Andrew Hooper, the founder of Breakthrough to Thrive and principal of Hooper Financial. And today's topic is this. Those things that we dread can oftentimes provide us the greatest gifts, but only if we are ready to receive them. So let me tell you where this kind of comes from for me. So when I first made the decision, when my wife and I decided to enter into this game of being an entrepreneur, we had both come from salaried positions. My wife was just about to have a baby. In fact, I started my career and opened my financial services practice June 30th officially, and our oldest son was born July 21st. So we literally moved, had a baby, and my wife stopped working, and I started a business all within 30 days. A little crazy, not necessarily the way that I recommend doing it for anybody else, but you do what you do. So out of that, though, came tremendous financial hardship. It was very difficult. There were times where I didn't even know how I was going to pay for diapers and didn't. My mom or dad or Danielle's parents would help us out. It was tough. It was really tough. And a lot of that toughness and pressure came from the debt that we'd acquired when we were young and dumb. Really, I should say when I was young and dumb, because we would I'd get a raise and I'd say, I can afford now another $200 a month. And so we'd go and acquire something that I wouldn't even be able to tell you what the debt was on. But it was so much that was created so much pressure for us. And I remember avoiding the phone calls because I couldn't make the minimum payment. Shoot, I couldn't even buy diapers. So what was I going to do? But I would avoid the calls. I dreaded them. But then I remember just saying, I got to face this, and kind of hunting it down and pursuing it. And while it was extremely challenging, at the same time, I learned so much going through that process. I got gifts from it because I was ready to receive the gift. It was tough, but there were gifts that were to be had. And I use those gifts now when I work with people around, debt reduction and planning around debt. And if I hadn't have gone through it myself, it would be much harder to give those stories and real life examples of how they work. So it was a real gift to me. So my question to you is, where in your life do you have something that you dread that ultimately, if you really pursued it, could give you a great gift if you had the mind for it, if you were ready for it? What is that thing? The other thing that I would encourage you to do is, like I said, it was difficult, for me to go through that alone, and now I help people with those types of challenges. What I would say is, why go through your challenges on your own? Join my 2 weeks to Breakthrough Challenge by going to www.breakthrough2thrive.com. That's breakthrough2thrive.com, and sign up for my 2 weeks to Breakthrough, where you can join other thrivers just like you and myself to help change our lives going into 2020. So until then, you guys have a fantastic day, and I can't wait to see you break through.